Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate, and Nyesom Wike, the governor of Rivers State, met behind closed door in Abuja on Wednesday night to patch up their grievances. According to the Nation, during the discussion, Atiku promised his support for Wike's presidential run in 2027, provided Wike would agree to put down his sword and accept him in 2023. Can you imagine? The same Atiku, because they all know that there's this separation between southeast and south, because they've already divided the geopolitical zone. So you come and telling us that or you want to tell me that Wike is from southeast, because there's this distinction. You cannot tell me you are not aware. So nobody should come and be telling us he said he's going to do this, he's going to do that. So in 2027, but he has been called out to reaffirm that he's going to run for just a term, because if he says 2027, meaning that he's going to spend one term, is it the same article they are being accusing of not keeping to his promises that will not do what and he has already promised the southeast people that he's going to usher them, because this man is from south, is not an Igbo man, irrespective of whatever, because we have a people who are from Ijo, they are from under Ondo, they are from Ondo State. You can't link them with the people from Bayelsa or Delta and which other states? Yes, Delta, Bayelsa and Rivers State, because you still have Ijo there. So you should not come and tell us cock and bull stories. Since the former vice president passed on, Wike and chose Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa as his vice in June. The two men and their respective camps of support have been at each other's throats. None of the other attempts at a reconciliation had led to a fruitful outcome. It looked that Atiku had opted to disregard Wike and continue his campaign despite threats from Rivers State Governor and his followers not to back Atiku for president. There is a big rift within the PDP since 5 of the 11 governors elected on the platform are now on Wike's side. After meeting with Wike, Atiku attempted to reconcile with him and convince Wike's team to get on board the PDP's campaign train. According to those in attendance, the PDP presidential candidates pledged to support Wike's bid for president in 2027. It was learned that Wike's lack of commitment to Atiku was due to the latter's history of breaking promises. According to reports, the governor promised to discuss the matter with his staff and get back to Atiku. According to sources present, Wike was not too enthusiastic about 2027 possibility after hearing a similar promise made by Atiku. Okay, so the Igbo during a meeting with PDP leaders in Enugu earlier this week. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? These people where they think Atiku should not be trusted. Though. You can imagine when he was making promises in Enugu. So what was he thinking? Okay, now Wike has been shouting that Atiku does not keep to promises. That he said this, but they are trying to dodge it. They are trying to dodge it. So you want to make another promise again, and you expect Wike to accept? Of course, he's not going to be so stupid to that level to accept such a thing from Atiku again. The one where they talk for granted, he never even do it. They promise another one. It's not gonna work. Does it mean that you are going to root for one term? You are a liar. He's not even coming out to say I'm going to root for one term. Trusting a cage Atiku is the most foolish decision Wike will take. Atiku is just making these promises to avoid the present disaster, but not from his heart, of course. Of course, yes. When Atiku finally have his way, he will show Wike shaggy. Wike said no go green now. The one with the gun, they never clear now. You see, they took another one. Who won't fall for that kind of thing? And that was why he said, okay, I'm going to get back to you. Let me go and get back to my staff, because he's not working in isolation. Fake pledge, very dry and empty. So dry. Atiku has not come out to tell us that he's going to run for one term. He's talking about 2027. Wike first fool is not a fool. Second fool is the proper foolish person. Will you be so foolish and stupid to rely on a promise from any northerner, let alone who promised you earlier of so many unkept promises, especially when constitution guarantees Article 2 terms. Tomorrow they will quote the constitution for you as he promised you. So he promised some members of Southeast extraction. Don't fool yourself, oh, or show the world that you are very gullible or desperate. Okay, now hey, yeah, he's supposed to know who they deal with now. You can't tell. It's wrong because this was the same thing where this man talked, and this man who was fronting the one-term agenda of Atiku, Dr. C, we have not been seeing him around lately, and Buhari, Atiku has not even said anything concerning that, but he's trying to say, oh God, these people they think they are wise. But it's always good. Let them continue. They say na dog they eat dog. Let them continue eating themselves. Let them continue as smart themselves. Let them continue as do themselves. It will be better. It will pave way for the genuine ones, the people, the choice of the people. Because if all this katakata no they happen among them, oh, it will not pave way for Nigeria's choice. Because these people they feel that they are bigger than life, and that is why none of them really wants to bow. None of them really wants to cooperate. So let them continue like that until the election is over. Let them continue deceiving themselves. Atiku, hey, this man thinks I've been old age the warrior. He thinks he's smart. Because the reason why they're always doing this is because they know that majority of the politicians too, they are so greedy. They are just like greedy people who are playing what do they play? This a gamble, who are doing gambling. Okay, let me put money. No, yeah, things might change, give and take. They will just be looking at the end point of what they are going to get, but they will not look the other way, that what if this person does not fulfill his promise, or if anything happens, what will happen? Just like they were almost sweeping Tinubu out of the race. The only thing that saved Tinubu it now came out, ẹ̀yin ará bí ẹ gbà mí, ó ṣèkíní ó lulẹ̀, ó ṣèkejì ó lulẹ̀, ó ṣèkẹta ó lulẹ̀, má yẹ kó tún lulẹ̀. He now said, no, you have failed 3 times, Buhari, I will help you the 4th time. So Tinubu had to come out and say, na me help am o, na me help am. That Buhari cried on national TV. Ó sunkún lórí national TV, ó sunkún ni. That's why they talk. Now they come to say, this baba, be like say, you want open woto. Now they just quickly say, abeg, give am. If not, na so they take drum. Na so they want to act smarter. So if Atiku thinks he's smart, of course he knows say he dey deal with rock like Wike. So guys, let's hear your opinion on that.